Okay, welcome Airsofters. Welcome back to Airsoft Special Ops. Sorry, I'm always looking like somebody's auntie and my hair needs doing, so I had to cover my wig cap. However, once again, I got woken up by a delivery, and it is for this bad boy. Don't know if you guys can see it. EU17 tactical pistol mag. Now, this one is actually for a Gen, if I'm correct, it's for a Gen 3 or 4. And I'll show you because it's a bit different. Because this, like, I've got a Vorsk pistol and I wanted to basically run a test to see how well the mag works. So this is my standard mag that came with the EU Vorsk pistol. You can see how big it is, and then this is the new one that just comes. So straight off the top, there's a couple differences I found straight away. I've obviously loaded it with some BBs. I haven't chucked any gas in it yet, but similar to the Vorsk one, it has a gas release section right up here, as you can see they both have. Another thing I do see straight off the top is the markings. Like, they're both there on both pistols. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting. Roughly about the same place. Even the top loaders look basically identical. Give or take, yeah. The only thing I would say about it is on the WE one, it's the gas release is slightly a bit higher, and I'm not sure if that's to do with how it shoots out the pistol. Straight off the top, again, differences I can see is obviously one of them has this big block chunk, which is the original one for the Vorsk, and one just has like a standard slider, which, if I'm correct, you can like click. There's like a button underneath it that I can click, and what should happen, my fingernails are a bit short, let me see if I can use this. Yeah, you can click it down, and what should happen is, if you just heard that noise it made, it should release and give you full access to it. I believe it's just like a safety cover, similar to the Vorsk. I believe it's a safety cover. Okay, getting it back on is a bit mythical. But boom, there we are, got it back on. So yeah, it just reminds me in a weird way of this one, because obviously where this one slides forwards, which I kind of prefer. It just removes the option of me having to take it off. The only thing I would say about this one is, depending on what type of gas nozzle I have, it might get caught up with this. So I would have said it would have been nicer for it to slide backwards, but this is the Vorsk one. This isn't the new WE one that I bought. Other things that are different. So I don't know if you can see it, like on the mag from Vorsk, the cutout is literally right on the, let's say, the left hand side. On the WE pistol, the cutout is on the right hand side. I tried loading them into the pistol just to see if I could see any initial differences. And if I'm to be bluntly honest, like for example, when I put my standard mag in and just look back, like my pistol works perfectly. It's sitting where it should, whatnot. But what's up, peeps? I wanted to do basically a little update video. So I found a fix for it. Like in your barrel, so we're just having an issue with the WE loading, the WE17, Glock 17 clip loading to my Vorsk EU18. Now if you notice, I have, if you can see, the clip's in, it's not falling out. It actually sounds more firm than the original, to be real. But what I'm gonna do is push my mag slider, and if you notice, it's shooting. So it's actually doing what I want it to do. It's sliding back to where it needs to. And all I literally had to do was basically grease down the edges. So I removed the top slide of the gun, this slit. I greased the side edges here, and I greased the top barrel here. So I reckon it's something to do with the slide as opposed to like me using it over and over, because this week I have probably cocked it probably like 50-60 times. So it shows me that maybe roll with grease with me, so that if this does happen mid-game, I'm not panicking and having to slap my gun and damage my gun. It's a thing that it's just a greasing problem. Also, I did add one more fix on the inside just because I wasn't sure if it was this. I don't know if you can see it, because yeah, that loaded. And look, it's working perfectly now because I've loaded it. And if you notice, another one's ready to go, and there's actually one in the chamber. I can see it. So we're not gonna chamber that. We're gonna remove the bullet. Like I said, hold your gun upside down. So when you push the bullet, it falls right out. And then we'll chamber another round and just see if that works fine. I made it. That one didn't make it all the way though. But I think that's because of how I was holding the gun. Now it's gone through.
But I did not fumble.
Older plus I'm wiser. Oh, I think I get it now. It's a feed problem as well.
On the D-low. I built this from like zero. Don't let me put some money on your head, my young boys code it. They call it free throw. We search for a hero on this sinful journey. I cannot bring you to my hood.
So yeah,
most of my brothers rowdy.
And that one loaded.
Made it through
So
a
I'm gonna
madness,
remove that one again.
Mum says she loved me, it's sad, but she don't know she lying.
And if anybody knows a hack to feeding these correct, because I feel like now it's a feed problem that I'm going through, but it is what it is.
Let me grow like a flower. I'm cruising through your damage, let me grow like a flower.
Yeah, like that one didn't make it all the way,
had me ducking,
but it fed itself
and got
in.
the nerve to try ask me
It might even be my feeder. I don't even
While I
know.
was on my way home,
We'll have a look.
it was always
Because it fed itself in that time.
make you wise, or it can really break you.
Let's clear that
Maybe
one.
do both, but then your friends forsake you. They just eating off your grind. They don't really rate you. Neki said he's on me for
Well, it's
some
where
break.
it should
He
be.
pay me homage. It's been 2 summers and that nigga still
What I
ain't
might
eating
just
porridge.
do-
Bro asks me how do I cope. I tell him God and
Oh, I
courage.
think I see what the
Anything you
problem
hear on a
is.
track, I speak
It's
this
slightly
knowledge.
off
Load one,
center.
link me in the PM. Tell
So
her
it's
keep
like
it
it's
D-low.
oh
She know my
shit.
code. We touch
I think
the
I get
sky.
it now. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. I just slid it back. If you notice, it's not perfectly in line with the pellet. So maybe that's something to do with it.
Talk is truth that I spoke. I pour my pain on the track, let my story.
Then it wouldn't make it all the way across. You get it? It would jam slightly. It's loaded, yeah, it's loaded, but that's so interesting. And my things, I don't think I've damaged my speed loader or anything like that, so. That's very interesting because that's, yeah, just see, that's release. It's like by doing that, I would have taken it off safety. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna have to take the gun off. I now think I'm starting to understand what the problem is. Give us a sec, guys. Let me grab my glasses. I'm doing a proper full through for you because I wouldn't want to buy this gun and will be advised to buy this gun and not get told these things. Could be slightly better. I don't even think it's the hop up though. You could just put something in between the like melt a bit of plastic or something on there. My speed loader is right where it should be. So let's give it a go. It's that slight movement there, like it's like an inch. Just under an inch, maybe that's what's causing it. Alright, let's give it another go. So I'm gonna try my Vorsk in there just quickly, just so I can see that issue again happen. Okay, my Vorsk. It's right centered. You get what I'm saying? So the Vorsk, that's why the Vorsk is having a problem. It's nicely centered. It looks so perfectly centered. So why is this clip doing it? I think it's just an alignment issue, you know. Man, this thing is, I think I'm gonna grease it up again. Give me a sec, guys.
Real talk is truth that I spoke.
Okay, I believe I found what the problem is. So I'll show you quickly. If I load the gun back and I'm holding upwards, it doesn't make it all the way, if you notice. Like, I'm squeezing the trigger, and I'll do it again and show you. So I'm gonna reset it quickly. Yeah? So I've reset it now. If I hold the gun upwards, and I believe this is with most airsoft guns, because I remember my WE doing the same bloody thing. So if I hold my gun upwards like that and cock it, why is it doing it now? It's so confusing. Okay, there, it's doing it now. So if you notice, I've just cocked it and it still won't squeeze the trigger. And what that is because you're putting unnecessary pressure in this on the slide, number one. And I remember something in the booklet saying if you do that, it doesn't load the gun properly. The gun has to be held in like a gravity format, if you want to call it that, in which gravity can work what it needs to. And if you notice, when I cock it like that, the slide makes it and it's ready to go. So yeah, that's so interesting. Like, you see, it will jam or it just won't fully load. Whereas if you hold it and cock it straight, every time. Do you get it? And it's the same with the mag. So this is the WE mag. Just want to show you quick. And put it in first time, cock, first time, shoot. So all this time I've been trying to find solutions. I did have to oil up my slides and all these things, but look, again, shoot. And I don't know if you can see it, but BB's is loaded in there. I don't know if you can see it. You might not be able to see it, but there is a BB in there. So I think the biggest thing I will say about it, so I will keep this mag. I just wanted to make sure it was worth keeping. One thing I will say, it just looks better. It fits a bit more flush as opposed to the original clip, which is a bit bigger. It looks a bit cooler because it's got the bottom section. But yeah, I think I'll just have to give both mags a test. A little wear and tear on my barrel, but I'm sure I can get that removed over time. Yeah, I think I'll just have to give both clips a test and just see which one I prefer, which one is more functional, which one's more reliable for me, and then I'll give you guys a feedback update video. So it took so long because we went through so much stuff just trying to get this new mag to work and figure out what the problems was. And if anybody has any tricks for these clips of how they should be loaded, let me know, because I think it might just be where I'm using old BBs. They're sticking together, so it might just be, that might be the reason why I'm having this loading problem in my clip. But I've got some new BBs on the way, so when they come I'll reload these clips again and then we'll see if it's something to do with that. But for the moment, like you can see, that's the new clip in there. See, cocks, loads just fine. Cocks. Oh, I'm doing it again. Loads. Oh, that's my doing, because it's already got a bullet in there. Give me 1 sec. Just to show you guys that it does work. It's got 2 bullets in there, that's why it wouldn't load. So yeah, new clip. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's got one in there now. Give me 1 sec. Because I literally reloaded it. What I should just do is start with the clip chamber closed. And then that should make a bit more sense so that bullet's out. Yeah, start with it closed. So, okay. Ready to go. And I'm blowing loud zoning. Yeah, it is loaded. I think I'm still gonna make some slight adjustments to the clip itself, because I feel like there's like this bit on there that's specifically rubbing, and I'm just like, look, I could probably heat that up and just remove it with like a blade tool or something. So I think over time that's what I will do, and then I'll just do an update video in which I tell you guys what I think our potential solutions, because I just feel like it's rubbing. That's all it is. The only problem I'm facing right now is that it's just rubbing. The speed loader's rubbing against my clip, and I believe that's what's stopping it from traveling. Yeah, you can see it. There's like a little section that's what's stopping it from traveling all the way through. So I'm gonna try and give that a fix, and I'll give you guys an update soon. Off the 100 meters in school, still on the track. The only difference is these days I just rhyme. Course I know about pain, I was grown in pain. That taught me about strain, plus it built up my brain. Hustling, pure struggling, so work rate goes in. She questioned curiously about my figure. Baby, I don't go gym. I switched my stance, check me hood, claim I'm acting different. I kept on wishing, haters in the can just still bitching. Business partners and new deals, I stay pitching. Try draw me out, you drew yourself, nigga, I stay spliffing. Try box me and I'm boxed out like Rare Griffin. Family trauma, I let go. On my song drifting, too lit to. You can't phone me if it ain't commas. AMs, conspiracies, tell them through my